Hello, children. Welcome to Math Park. Let's have fun. Maths is fun. So, here we go. And today we have the topic standard form. This is the second video on the standard form. There are problems for you from your book. Do watch till end. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. So, to write a number in a standard form, it must be written in the form of a into 10 to the power n, where a lies between 1 and 10. So, it takes the value from 1 to 9. A is less than equal to a, less than 10. So, it is a single digit number. Remember, the whole part will have a single digit always, single digit whole number starting from 1 to 9. So, this is useful for writing a very large numbers or very small numbers. Let's understand how. So, which of these numbers are written in the standard form? You can see here A. So, it is a single digit number. So, yes, this is 10. No, this is not because this is a two digit number. It should not be. 0, again, this is not because it has to be 1. The number A is taking the value from 1 to 9. Remember, this is also not. This one is not. Yes, it is. 3.02. Yes. 6.6 into 10 to the power 0 can be written. So 0.2 is again not. 64, no, it is a two digit number. 2.8 into 10 to the power 3, yes. 1 into 10 to the power 9, correct. 5 into 10 to the power 21, correct. 6.4, 0.1005, no. 3.7 into 100, no. Instead, we can write this as 10 to the power 2, right? So this is not in the standard form. Let's check whether we are correct. Yes. So we can see that a number is in the standard form when it is in the form of a into 10 to the power n, where a is an integer and we take the values from 1 to 9. Just remember. Okay, let's take the questions of very large numbers. Remember, when the numbers are very large and when we have to write in the standard form, the power of 10 is always positive. So what we look at here, after 6, after the single digit count, how many places are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? So this is going to be 6.3 into 10 to the power 8. 10 to the power 1 means 10. If there are two zeros, 100 is 10 to the power 2. 1000 is 10 to the power 3. Okay, 10,000 is 10 to the power 4 and so on. So we have done one question. Come on, next one. Again, how many digits in front of 7? How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 into 10 to the power 5. Yeah, now here remember there is again 5 over here. So 2 point, whatever numbers are other than 0, up to that we are supposed to write. So this is going to be 2.05 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So 2.05 into 10 to the power 4. The next, try yourself. Okay, check your answer. Yes, 5.5 into 10 to the power 7. You can see 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7 digits in front of 5. 5.088 into 10 to the power 7. So this is how, when we see that very large numbers, when we are writing in the standard form, the power of 10 is positive. Okay, let us solve some questions based on this standard form. Here you are given A is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 4. B is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 3. You are asked to calculate A plus B, A into B, and A divided by B. So let's start with first A plus B. Let's put the values of A, which is 3.6 into 10 to the power 4. Now you can see here it is 10 to the power 4, whereas it is 10 to the power 3. So what can be done over here? How did we get this 36? So for that, what we can do is this 10 to the power 4, we can split as 10 into 10 to the power 3. It is 10 raised to 1, right? And 3.6. Now it is 3.6 multiplied by this. So 3.6 multiplied by 10, what you get is 36. That is how 36 into 10 to the power 3. Now here 10 to the power 3 can be taken common and you have 36 plus 4. So 36 plus 4 is what? 40. So 40 into 10 to the power 3. Yes, this is going to be, this is again 4 into 10. We can write 440 as 4 multiplied by 10 into 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 1. So this becomes 4 into 10 to the power 4, which is the standard form of given A plus B. 40 into 10 to the power 3, which is 4 into 10 to the power 4. Got it? Now, let us start with A multiplied by B. Put the values of A. It is 3.6 into 10 raised to 4 into 4 into 10 to the power 3. Now, in case of multiplication, it is easy. Just multiply 3.6 multiplied by 4, you get 14.4. 14.4 into 10 to the power 7. Is this in the standard form? No, because this is not a single digit number, right? So if it is not a single digit number, that means what you'll have to do here, you'll have to divide by 10. So when you are dividing by 10, you are also multiplying by 10. So that is how you get it as 10 to the power 8. So to make 14.44, what did we do here? We multiplied by 10 and we divided by 10. So when you divided by 10, what you got is this 1.44. And this 10 into 10 to the power 7, which you got as 10 to the power 8. Got it? Now let us do A divided by B. Let us put the values of A, 3.6 into 10 to the power 4 divided by 4 into 10 to the power 3. So here it is 36, 3.6 divided by 4. It's a division. Multiplication and division is easy. 10 to the power 4 divided by 10 to the power 3. 3.6 divided by 4 is 0.9 and 10 to the power 4 divided by 10 to the power 3 is 10 to the power 1. Laws of exponents. A raised to m divided by A raised to n is A raised to m minus n. Right? A raised to m divided by A raised to n is equal to A raised to m minus n. This is how you get 10 raised to 4 minus 3, which is 10 to the power 1. Now 0.9, is it in the standard form? No. So what we need to do here, we want 1 as a whole number. So I need to multiply by 10. So when I am multiplying by 10, I also have to divide by 10. So this becomes 0.9 into 10. So if I'm doing into 10, then I have to also divide by 10. So this when we multiply by 10, what we get is 9. 0.9 into 10. And 10 raised to 1 divided by 10. So this is 10 raised to 1 again. So this becomes 10 raised to 1 minus 1, which is 10 to the power 0. And 10 to the power 0 is again 1, remember. So this is how we write in a standard form. Now, let us look for very small numbers. So when we are writing very small numbers, remember the power of 10 is negative. So 0.04. So decimal has to go after one whole digit. So which becomes 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. So what are we doing here? What did we do here? 0.4 was there, right? So we wanted to have 4. So what we do? Then here we'll have to multiply by 100 and divide by 100 again, right? So when you multiply by 100, 0.04 multiplied by 100, you get 4. And 1 upon 100 is nothing but 1 upon 10 to the power minus 2. So 1 upon 10 to the power 2. So 1 upon A raised to m is equal to A raised to minus m. This is how this becomes 10 to the power minus 2. So look here now for the next one. Just remember now the trick. This is how I explained how it goes to have a whole number. So you have to shift the decimal over here. So how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be simply 7 into 10 to the power minus 5. Come on, next. Where will you shift the decimal? So decimal has to shift 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 places. The decimal will shift over here. So this is going to be 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 5. 0.000000009. The decimal should shift over here. Count the decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is going to be 9 into 10 raised to minus 8. 0.00404. So decimal will not shift over it. It will shift after one whole part. So decimal simply has to come over here. So to come over here, 1, 2, 3 places. So this is going to be 4.04 into 10 to the power minus 3. Got it? Very small numbers, the power of 10 is negative. Now calculate A is equal to, now when you are given A is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2 and B is equal to 3 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3, calculate A plus B, A multiplied by B and A divided by B. So we did with the large numbers. Now let us do this calculation with small numbers. First, let us take A plus B, put the values 6 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2. And now again, here, we cannot take common. This is the power of 10 is not same. So what will you do here to make the power common? We want 10 to the power minus 3 and 10 to the power minus 3 at both the places, right? So here there is 10 to the power minus 2. What should I add to minus 2 to make minus 3? So I should add 6 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 2, so that this becomes 10 to the power minus 3. But I can't do simply multiplication, so I'll have to divide also. So dividing here, now this becomes 10 to the power minus 3, right? What about 10 to the power minus 1? So 1 upon a raised to minus m is equal to a raised to m. So 1 upon 10 to the power minus 1 is equal to 10 to the power 1. So this becomes 6 into 10, which is how this became 60. Got it? Now in these two, you have 10 to the power 3 common. So we can take 10 to the power minus 3 common. We have 60 plus 3, which is we get 63 into 10 to the power minus 3. Yet it is not in the standard form because this is a two-digit number. So what we do here now, we'll have to divide by 10 so that we get 6.3. Only dividing by 10 will not work, so we'll have to multiply by 10 as well. So on doing that, when we do multiplying by 10 and dividing by 10, so we do 63 into 10 upon 10, and this was 10 to the power minus 3. Now this is into 10 means 1, right? And this becomes 63 divided by 10 becomes 6.3, and 10 raised to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 becomes 10 raised to minus 2. Got it? Now let us do a multiplied by b. So multiply, put the values for multiplication, just take together the whole part, 6 into 3. Now add a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. So 6 3s are 18, and this becomes minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. Yet it is not in the standard form. We need to have 1.8. So again, we divide by 10 and multiplying by 10. So on doing that, as in the previous part, we get this as 10 to the power minus 4. Got it? Once again, if you want to understand, yes, here. So here 18. So 18 divided by 10 multiplied by 10, and there was 10 to the power minus 5. So this is 10 to the power 1. 18 divided by 10 is 1.8, and minus 1 minus 5 becomes 10 to the power minus 4. Got it? Now let us start with a divided by b. So 6 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by 3 into 10 raised to minus 3. Just divide 6 divided by 3 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by 10 raised to minus 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 10 raised to minus 2 divided by minus 3. This is 10 raised to minus 2 minus of minus 3. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Minus of minus is plus, so this becomes 10 to the power minus 2 plus 3, which is what we get 10 to the power 1. Okay, one last question. Do these additions, write the answers in the standard form. Come on, this is the easiest one. So what we can do here, we can take 10 to the power minus 6. This is one multiplication fact, one multiplication fact. Take 10 to the power minus 6 common. We are left with 4.5 plus 3.1. Let us add 4.5 plus 3.1. So 1 plus 5 is 6, and 4 plus 3 is 7. So we get 7.6 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6. Yes, it is in the standard form. Now here we can take 10 to the power minus 5 common. We are left with 5.12 plus 2.9. Come on, let us add this. 5.12 plus 2.9, we get 8.02 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 5. Got it? Did you all understand? Thank you for watching, children. If you like the video, please share with your friends.